All right, guys, quick little video here. We got the 300 XC back together already. Very happy about that. If you're new here and you're just joining us on this saga, I raced a race in Aztec, New Mexico, and not even 5 minutes into the race, the starter bendix locked up the flywheel, brought the whole thing to a halt. Obviously didn't know that was the problem. Got the thing back here, pulled the starter cover off, found the bendix was junk, it stuck out, super blue, wrong color, all that stuff. I was like, oh geez. So ordered new bendix, got XRC bushings from Tokyo Off-Road in Tokyo, Japan, in 2 days, by the way. Bendix showed up and it was made in Austria, which is awesome. And I installed that, put the cover back on there, hit the button, no go. Kind of sort of made some sounds. Checked the battery. Battery was low on voltage, so charged the battery up, hit it again, still nothing. Pulled the starter out, which is a massive pain in the butt on this bike because you got to take the motor out of the frame. And on the new chassis, it really does pretty much have to come all the way out of the frame. I didn't actually set the motor on the bench, but I had it completely unhooked from everything and just almost out of the frame. So got the starter out, turned it over, sounded like sandpaper or sand and gravel inside the thing. Got a new starter motor that just showed up today. It's made in Taiwan. I installed it, put everything back in, new coolant, all the things. Had the battery charging. It's an AG801 from Anti-Gravity, which I installed. If you haven't checked that video out, do. You can make it fit. It takes a little bit of grinding on the box. Got that all in there. Now we're going to find out if it starts. Hey guys, real fast, let me just jump in here and remind you to please use the Rocky Mountain ATV link in the description below to buy anything you need from Rocky Mountain. It really, really helps us out, and it doesn't cost you any more money than normal. And Rocky Mountain ATV, honestly, is one rad company. I'm learning more and more how awesome they are. So again, please check that link out. Use that if you can. It makes a big difference, and I appreciate it. Super happy about that. So the bike is back in business. We're ready to rock, but it begs the question, what happened? There's been a lot of speculation by me, by you. I think we've all come to the conclusion that it probably the starter stuck on and kicked that thing out, and then that hung up. And we can't figure out why. But just recently I shot a video with Zach's XCW, and I had the starter hang up and stick on going up a nasty hill. Now, the only thing that these two bikes share, other than the TSP head and tune, which definitely wasn't doing it because it's a completely separate circuit, it's not tied into the ECU at all, are these aftermarket switches. Now, I'm not going to go into, you guys know who made them. I'm not going to badmouth them yet because I don't know for a fact that that's the problem, but I'm leaning towards it because nothing else about this makes any sense. I looked at all the wiring on both bikes, everything, it's totally fine. It's obviously working right now. But we do need to figure out why that happened so I can help you guys learn so it doesn't happen to you. But there you go. After a lot of suffering and me being angry at design engineers and things like that, we got her back together. The whole thing ended up costing about $500, honestly, when it comes to the starter motor, the bendix, tax, the XRC bushings, the gasket. That's no labor. So about $500 to fix what probably shouldn't have happened. So yeah, we got it ready to go. I'm excited to have Loretta back in the game because I love this motorcycle. I will probably be replacing these switches with some Nihilo ones that are more like the old style switches because they seem more simple and less likely to have any kind of problem. Now, they're not as burly, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for sticking with us through this saga, guys. I hope you learned something. I know I did. We will see you on the next one.